Okay, hi guys. I'm a little bit disappointed. I've spent all day on here doing this with you step by step, but I don't know what's happened. The recording did not work. It said it was working, like now I can see the little thing ticking over. I kept an eye on it, but for some reason I can't bring it up. So what I'll do is have a quick flip through, explain what I've done, if hubby can work his magic and somehow try and open it, the other one, I'll be able to, upload it onto YouTube. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken some Tim Holtz paper dolls and some fabric, just an old piece of calico, an old bit of vintage fabric here. Well, it's not vintage, it's from my husband's shorts, if you want to call him vintage. A bit of tea bag with some stamping on it. A bit of cloth here that I cut from this that I got from Bonny and Clive. Anyone I mention in this video, as per usual, I will leave in the link below. So anyway, so I've stuck a little bit of that on, a bit of tea bag here with some script stamping on it, doily, and I just had a lot of fun. And I got some old tickets here from my son's music Stedford last year, that I went around collecting all the tickets like a mad woman. So I've got a bag full of them. So that's left over from that. As you know, this is the microfilm, which you can get on my website and in my Etsy store if you're interested in purchasing any. Some more tea bag with some stamping on it. I've just Mod Podged that down. Now, I was going through my stuff and I found a bag full of goodies that I got from Juni over at Willow Bound Journals, and I will leave her YouTube video and her Etsy shop below. I'm pretty sure it was last year or the beginning of this year. She had a Beyond Blue pack that she was selling to raise money for Beyond Blue, and I bought a couple of packs from her, and in each pack come a little bit of this goodness. So I found a brad in there, which I was very happy about. So that went into here. So there's the brad. I will put something on the back of that, and I'll do that with you guys. So hopefully this will work. This is just some old ephemera from some photos that I have here. You know, when you, in the old days, when you used to get your negatives and you'd have a couple of pictures that were blurred or didn't work properly or it was blank, well, they're the ones that I'm using. So some negatives, some more tea bag with some stamping on it. I had to put that lovely little girl there, or lady. And these photos are from a personal collection that I have printed out, shrunk down obviously to fit on this page. So they're just from when I was little. There's me there. Look, wasn't I a stunner? I think I was all of 3 years old. Some of the old cars that my grandfather and grandmother used to have, and I found that in amongst the photo album that I was going through when I kind of aged it up. I think it come from Dreamworld or somewhere in the, in one of those theme parks. So there's my grandfather, bless him. I love him and I miss him every single day. So that's him up there fixing the telecom. He worked for Telstra, I think, or Telecom back then. Used to work on the power lines. So that is what I have done. Because the page is Timeless Treasures, and I thought these photos and negatives were very fitting to put on here. So anyway, let's cover this brad up with something. So I'll pull my little box of goodness down. I might use maybe a little bit of either Hessian or some some of that. Maybe. So please, video, please work. Yeah, all day I've been working with you guys on this, and it just decided, no, I ain't showing nobody. So there you go. Yeah, I might actually stick a bit of this down with a bit of that on. Yeah, I will do that. Okay, scissors. Let's see if this will cut. So I only want a basic, just a little square. Yeah, and I'll let that hang off the edge there. Why not? With a little bit of this. This is a gauze strip. It's only, I don't know, so wide, and it comes in a roll. I will be putting these up on my website for sale as well. I have, I think, 6 rolls that I will put on there. All right, I love this stuff. I use it all the time. I use it to bind my journals. I use it for everything. So I thought I'd put it on my website and share it with you guys. And you can have some too. A little bit of that. And where's that little bit of ruffle that I had left over? I might put that on this side as well. I'll have the tail hanging over the edge. Yeah, I like that. All right. So let's glue this down, shall we? Which way did I have it? Not that way. Is it that one? No, must have been that way. All right. Either or. Okay, let me get the edges so they don't fray any more than need be. That made no sense whatsoever, but I think you knew what I meant. I know what I meant, even. Okay, so we'll cover that brad up. So that's not going anywhere. Yeah, I think it was the other way. But that's okay. I can pull them off and fray that up. There we go. Come off. All right. Now a bit of this gauze. Don't need a lot. Bleach. I'll just put it on here. Might be better. And just pop that on. Doesn't matter if it's screwed up or whatnot. Adds a bit of character. And yeah, I'll stick with the green side. I like the green side. Okay. So I'll put that there. Oh boy, I hope this works, guys. I really hope this works. Otherwise, I'll do a whole walkthrough of what I've already done. Again, I don't want you to miss out because I think it looks amazing. And I found a purple bulb pin and a little charm with love. So that worked. So I'm just going to attach this gold pin. I might have to wait until it dries, maybe. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No. Let's have a look. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. So they say. No, that didn't work. I need that one first. Come on, Rayleigh. Get with the program, girl. Get with the program. Actually, I might just have to tighten that up a little bit because otherwise that's going to come off the bulb pin. Let me just grab me pliers, which are over here. And I'll give this a... There we go. That's better. Alright, now, third time. Or second time. Let's try again. Oh, it is the third time. If it gets stuck in the glue, that's fine. Means it's not going to... I should have put it on first maybe before I glued the silly thing down. what's the video? Unless you got to struggle. Alright, I know. All fingers, all fat man hands. Oh, gee. Alright, now. Nope, it's not going to work, guys. Alright, I'm pulling you off. I'm putting you on first. It's just so blunt. It's not going through. There we go. Right, done. Note to self, put bulb pin in first before you stick down. I might make it go down that way. Maybe. There we go. And see, we're erupting. So I'll quickly put that on there. And stick this down there. And hope for the best. Alright, done. I just want to trim that off a little bit. So I'm a bit, oh, scissors, blunt as anything. There we go. I was hoping not to glue that together. Alright, guys. So there is that on there now. So there we go. So that's page 1 and that's page 2. Like I said, I'm so sorry that it's not working. It wasn't working, but we will keep persevering and hopefully we'll be able to find out what's going on. But so this is what I've done today with you guys. So once again, sorry you missed it. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this page spread over the last 2 days. I know I've had a lot of fun making it with you. We will move on to the next page in our journal, and I'll come up with something to do. Until then, give your loved ones a hug. They're precious, and I will catch us all later. Bye for now, guys.